What's up, guys? It is a beautiful day today. I think today is Wednesday. Muzzleloader hunt starts in 1 week and I'm making my final preparations and getting everything ready to go. I talked to you guys a lot yesterday about this sleep system right here, and I'm going to set it up and show you how it works. Now, I do not have the ideal scenario for hanging a hammock, but we're going to have to see if we can make it work right here. So I have one tree there, which is really kind of not very ideal. It's kind of too big around and too tall if I want to go through that loop. So I'm actually going to go to the swing set right here. Now, I wouldn't suggest this with any old swing set, right? This is Lifetime. I don't know if that makes it any better or not, but it should hold me up just fine because I swing in that swing right there and it was fine. So I'm going to string this hammock up right there and show you guys how easy it is to set it up to the height you want it, how comfortable it can be. Then I'm also going to show you the two types of sleep systems that you can use, meaning the top quilt right here, top quilt, and the Outdoor Vitals Mummy Pod. So let's do that, and I'll show you guys firsthand exactly the sleep system I'm going to be using on this backpacking hunt. So ready, set, go. The first thing you're going to do is when you get your hammock, it's going to be totally rolled up all together. It's not going to look like this because I pulled this one out and put it together already. But what you have is you'll have these tree straps. These are better for the tree than, you know, putting like a little cord around them or something like that. You'll also have two of these carabiners here. They say they're not for climbing use, so don't try to climb anything with them. Tree straps, put those aside for now. And you're also going to have these, which are going to be your tethers for your hammock, but don't put these in the dirt, and I'll tell you why in a second. We're going to actually put them back in this little pouch that's attached to the hammock for now, for safekeeping. Zip that up. Okay, so you're going to get your hammock right here. I think this is a long and a tall because I'm a big person. Now, I want to let you guys know it's normal for oversized people like myself to have a healthy distrust of hammocks. I've been let down too many times, you know what I mean? So you're going to take and you're going to thread these carabiner hooks through the ends of the hammock. Super simple. It just takes a second to thread them through the ends. And once you do this one time, you won't have to do it again. You just leave them in there when you roll the thing up. But I'm just doing this to show you guys kind of the whole process that goes with setting this thing up for the first time. And it'll look like that. So basically you have your end of your hammock and you have your hook out the end. Super easy, right? We're going to do the same thing on the other end. But because the beauty of the internet, I'll speed this one up so you don't have to watch me do it all painfully. So go fast. Alright, that took a little bit longer than I would have liked because, let's face it, I'm not that quick at it. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to put your tree straps around where you want the hammock to go. And we'll do one of them over here. Now, once you have your tree straps up, come here, I'll show you what we're going to do. So right there is my tree strap. And what you're going to do is you're going to take these pieces, which I told you not to get in the dirt earlier, because they have a name, well, they have a feature that I always forget what it is, right? Can never remember what it's called. I just call it the Chinese finger trap, right? These are actually made out of super heavy duty cord. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. And they have like this feature where you can use this thing that's like a Chinese finger trap to adjust the length of them. It's like a tension setting thing on them. And then when you pull tight on it, it'll just snug in on the rope and make it so it doesn't slip. Also, I didn't paint my fingernail. I smashed mine in the door, especially with the hammer. That sounds way more manly. So you're gonna take these tethers, and it's super simple. All you do is you go through your tree strap and you go around through itself. And so you have that knot holding you on there. And then you have this tether that you can use, and you can lengthen it or shorten it. So this is really easy, right? That just goes through there. You take this loop that's at the other end and you hook it into your carabiner, right, like that. And you make it so the wire part of this doesn't have any tension on it at all, because the strongest part of this carabiner is down here. So that's your one side, right? And then you're going to repeat the same thing on your other side. And you take the slack out of it where you need to, so that you end up with a tight hammock. Now, as an overweight person, like I said before, it's 100% normal to have a little bit of anxiety when getting into a hammock. Make sure this is off the wire and on the clip. Off the wire, on the clip. 100% normal. Now the swing set only moved a little bit. That's going to be our weak point in this, is the swing set. But you see it'll flex down a little bit when you get in. So you can just kind of adjust it as you need to. We'll see if I'm even in the frame anymore. But this hammock has a lot of room to stretch out. I kind of like to cross sleep in them like this. Or I guess like this. And this is what I'm going to be taking on my hunt, what I'm going to be sleeping in. I like them because you can actually get a little bit of neck support. Can you even see me down here? Adjust this in real life so that I'm about 18 inches off the ground right here. But I'm a big dude, you know. Stuff's going to flex a little when you get in it. But I have all the slack that I need to just adjust that thing up to where I want it. You go as high as you need to with it, really. Only thing I'm worried about is tipping over my swing set. So the first system that I'm going to show you, this is the top quilt system. All smashes down in here. You can see it, it's real down and it just unloads out of that bag. And what I like to do is put it all down at the end until I'm actually in the hammock and maybe dump it out, but maybe not. My swing set's moving. It's not supposed to move. Only slid like 6 inches, so maybe I'll be all right. That's better. That's a better height off the ground. You see that? So this system is awesome because I never feel claustrophobic or anything like that. It has snaps so you can have it more or less around you, whichever one you want to do. It has some little clips, buckle it up more or less. So I like to sleep with this just over the top of you. And then you put your feet in the end of the quilt like this, pull this up over you like this, and you're warm, like really warm. And you can tuck it around the sides of you so you're not getting a draft. And I like to sleep just like this. Gives me tons of room to stretch out. Man, I'd go to sleep right now. No zippers to worry about, plenty of insulation for most scenarios. Especially anything warm weather, this is all you'd ever need. And if you get hot during the night, you just pull it off the side of you. You can kick your feet out, however you want to do it. It's a good way to go though for warm season stuff, and I think you could sleep pretty cold with it. I haven't tried, like this hunt will be fairly cold, so we'll try it kind of cold. So that's the style number one. The other one is the mummy pod system. I'm going to show you guys that one too. So this is the mummy pod, also from Outdoor Vitals. This is a 15-degree synthetic mummy pod. Oh, you see my handsome face there. I want you to be missing out on the money maker. So this is how it comes. And remember, we're giving one of these away, guys, in the giveaway. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming soon. But it comes in this little stuff sack. It folds up really small. It's really lightweight. And this is the mummy pod. So this thing's cool because it's 100% designed to be a top quilt and a bottom quilt for a hammock. What you do is it's like a mummy bag pretty much, except it has this foot box in it that unzips and you put it around your entire hammock. It has all YKK zippers, heavy duty little sleep system. So anyway, so the foot box unzips like that. So you can zip it up and use it for a regular sleeping bag and just be on the ground with it. It has a center zip that goes over you. And I'll show you guys how you attach it to the sleep system here. So all you're gonna do is unclip right here. You're gonna feed this through. Clip it back on. And then put this up around you like this. This has and then you can zip or you can drawstring. I like to just drawstring the foot box back to close right here. And then this has a tab on it right here that you can clip onto your carabiner as well, and it'll hold it in place on the top. And where this is an extra long, like I don't really like to do that. I actually just kind of leave it slide back and forth where it wants. because I got an extra long hammock and then this isn't extra long. But it just kind of wraps around the hammock like that. And when you want to get in, you just unzip it like that. You open up your hammock. If you don't want it to hang down like in the dirt like that, you can do it, you can unzip it less and get in there. But I don't really care usually. So then you hop in. You hope that your swing set doesn't tip over. You get in like this. You zip this bad boy up. And then you have top quilt, bottom quilt. Right there. So you have top insulation and bottom insulation. And I've slept with this thing to fairly cold. It's better, this 15-degree one's better for like warmer weather. It's super comfortable. You have that insulation behind you. The insulation's not compressed because you're not laying on top of it. So the insulation stays lofted, and I sleep like a baby in this thing. Right now where it's about 85 degrees in my backyard, it's a tad bit warm. But yeah, you cinch that foot box shut and you're good. You're golden. I can sleep. Man, I sleep good in this thing. I could go to sleep right now. Good night. So yeah, that's the mummy bag, the mummy pod. There's a zipper on the inside, like a zipper pull on the inside and one on the outside. And if you get hot during the night, you can always just zip it off like that. So you can attach it like up behind your head up here or on your feet. But that I don't really like to. I like to leave it unattached so I can move it around where I need to. And there you go. Sleep with some warm socks on and you can't beat it. If you're really sleeping in cold weather, you can combine the two. Then use this as an under quilt and you have this mummy bag around you, and then you use the top quilt inside of it, and it's money. So that is my ultralight sleep system. I think on this hunt where it's not going to be that cold, I'll probably just take the top quilt. I'll just have to watch the forecast as it gets a little bit closer at higher elevation. And if I need to, I'll take both. It's no big deal to haul them both in. It's just a couple pounds, so I'll do it that way. But this has been a pretty, basic rundown. Set up on these Outdoor Vital hammocks, mummy pods, and top quilts. This one is synthetic. That one is Loft Tech. It's 100% reeled down. So go check them out, you guys. Check out Outdoor Vitals. They're an awesome sponsor. They're a cool company. They're very innovative. Always coming out with stuff. They have a new lightweight tent. They have a lot of different kinds of sleeping bags, sleeping pads, pillows, anything you need for ultra lightweight backpacking. And they also have a lot of stuff that's really good for car camping. So that's it. Go check them out. That was today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you following along. I do need to thank some people who bought apparel. I'm not getting out of this hammock though. It's comfortable. Hold on.
Dad, can I come in the hammock with you?
Yeah, come here. You want to help me thank some people? Come here. Yeah, come here. Go sit right here by me.
This one, this hammock is...
This is a different one, huh? Whoa! So between all of us right here, I weigh like 235 pounds. We probably got 300 pounds in here. So, you guys want to say thanks to some people who bought apparel. Want to say thanks to? Can you say Luke Francis?
Luke Francis.
Luke Francis, thank you. We also want to say thanks to, say Riley Taylor. Riley Taylor, thank you very much. I want to say thanks to Chad Johnson, Tucker Robertson, Chris and Janae Rabin. Thank you guys. We also want to thank Nathan Moss and Jason Faust. So, can you say thank you to everybody?
Thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for buying hats.
Thanks for buying hats.
Thanks for buying shirts.
Thanks for buying shirts.
Thanks for watching the video.
Thanks for watching the video.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, guys.